Hi, I'm Sam Armstrong from Walks, Derwent and Dales. Today I'm going to show you how to make our healthy snack bar, which we have at our Car Boot Cafe. Our Car Boot Cafes have been really popular over the years, and it's our ethos, it's who we are, it's what we've done. Many years ago I developed the Car Boot Cafe because I felt after the walk it was a bit flat, so we just did our cool downs and we said okay, bye. So I wanted to continue that social aspect of our walks, and it has been a huge success. And obviously since lockdown we've really missed this aspect and not been able to do it as we've been socially distancing and not been able to walk in groups. So I thought, well, hopefully it won't be that long. There's light at the end of the tunnel. We will be walking in groups again, and it will be great to reintroduce our Car Boot Cafe. So in preparation for that, I thought I'd show you how we make it and give you the recipe. And here are the ingredients. Look, I've prepared them all, just like a TV show. Anyway, let's go through the ingredients. You've got porridge oats, 185 grams, sunflower seeds, 85 grams, pumpkin seeds, 85 grams. There's sesame seeds, 70 grams, 100 grams of ground almonds in there. And you've got dried fruit. You need 250 grams of dried fruit. We like to put cranberries and sultanas and chopped apricots. We've got cranberries and sultanas mixed in there already, and I'm going to pop the chopped apricots in there and mix them up. And then we've got flaked almonds, 50 grams of flaked almonds. Not forgetting the honey. Here's my honey all weighed out, just slightly over. It should be 400 grams, so it says 403. I hope that's going to work. So, oh, and then we've got the foil tray here and some non-stick greaseproof paper or bakewell paper. First thing first, pop the oven on. So 200 degrees centigrade or gas mark 6. So we like it if you melt the honey first, but put the dried fruit into the honey and pop it into a microwave for about 3 minutes until you see the fruit swell a bit. So I'm going to do that and then come back to you. Whilst the honey and the dried fruit is in the microwave warming up and going all nice and runny so we can mix it, I put all the dry ingredients together in this bowl, give them a good mix, and then when the honey's ready, we'll pop the dry ingredients into the honey. Okay, you can see the consistency of the honey and the dried fruit. Good, give that a little stir. Okay, and I'm going to pop the dried fruit into the runny honey. Not the dried fruit, the dried ingredients. In they go. Let's give it a good mix. My bowl's perhaps a little bit small, but you can see it's starting to take shape. And then have your foil container ready with your greaseproof paper on top. You don't have to cut it to size particularly, because once this is in, it will mold into shape. Look, it's really taking shape now. Okay, so I've given it a really good mix, and you can see now the pre-cooked filling there. Look at that, beautiful. So we need to pop this into the tinfoil case. Just tip it all in. I say don't worry about the paper lining. It doesn't quite fit right or go into the corners, because we'll sort that out in a minute. Now, I don't like any waste. So I've got my spatula and scrape it off the spoon, then I'm going to scrape it out of the bowl. And then I'll use my spatula to start the flattening process. Right, that. Oops. So off we go, start to flatten it out, and then I've got another piece of paper ready, which I'll put on the top to make it really smooth. So pushing it into the corners, because when we cut this, we like nice equal portions. We don't want anyone going short, having a smaller piece, and someone having a larger piece when we cut it up. We don't want a riot happening on our hands. Julia's much better at cutting equal portions than I am, so I tend to leave that to her. Right, move the bowl out of the way, get that piece of paper on top, and now we can use our hand to flatten it out. Okay, it's all ready to go in the oven now. 200 degrees centigrade, gas mark 6. You can see how beautiful and smooth it is. And I'm going to ask Alexa to put the timer on for me, because that always helps when I go off and do something else and forget about it. So let's pop it in. There it goes, preheated oven. Alexa, put the timer on for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
She's such a good assistant. So the 15 minutes is almost up. I'm going to have a quick peek. Oh, there you go. Alexa's timer for me. Alexa, stop. Right, let's have a quick peek. So this is after 15 minutes, and you can see it's just starting to brown. This oven I've got is quite a hot oven. Okay, I have taken it out of the oven. Just dropped the phone onto it, so it's damaged the top of it, so that's not great. But look, just taking it out of the oven. Now, it's got a light brown colour to it. So what I'm going to do now is just get another piece of paper. You can reuse what you used earlier. Going to re-smooth the surface, so it makes it easier to cut when it's cooled down. So mine had about 17 minutes, and as I said before, it's between 15 and 20 minutes. You've just got to judge it by your own oven, but don't overcook it, because it will get, it won't be too nice and be harder to cut. Okay, look, it's all cooled down beautifully, and now it's ready to cut. We tend to cut down the centre. It's going to peel that off. We cut down the centre lengthways. I've got a really big knife for doing this job. And then we cut down the middle of that, both sides. And then we cut widthways. 1, here we go, 2, 3. Mine never seem to work out into equal shapes. And the nice thing about when you're cutting it, you get bits dropping off the edges, so you can just have a sample piece before you put it away. Oh, there's another piece. So as you can see, all cut into nice shapes. And then we're going to pop it in to the Tupperware, ready to bring to our wort. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make it, and attached is the recipe for you. And send me your pictures. I'd love to see your pictures and see how you've got on.